Hello there. Welcome to the unedited Adda by Srinjoy Sen. I would like to share my experience of the new visa application center in Kolkata and my own B1 B2 interview process, and I hope you will like it. This is my very new initiative, and please do like the video and do subscribe as well. It will really help, and if you at all liked it, for sure share it. Sharing is caring. Thank you so much. And well, to start with, last Friday I had my visa interview day one, which was not really the interview. That was the biometrics. It was at 8 a.m. and this was the new building right opposite Peter Who, the same building that has West Side. The great thing is that say if you are going during daytime and there's no parking, the building has parking inside it, so 30 rupees per hour. But yes, if it rains and everything, you still go in and you are safe. But if you are walking in, have parked outside or have been dropped off, you will be made to stand by the road, and there's no rain cover as such, so make sure you have something or the other, an umbrella or something. You will not be allowed to get in like not more than 15 minutes before, so makes no sense to go beforehand. You will just be standing there and perhaps just giving company to other waiting people. And while going in, just the passport, the DS-160 confirmation and the appointment confirmation printout, just these three we had to take in hand. And right 10 minutes before our time, we were brought in, stood in a queue, and then we used the lift, went up. At the door of the fourth floor, the person came. They just matched the DS-160 name, passport number, and everything together. And then we walked in the first counter. They again checked my detail and put a sticker on my passport, and then from there I was guided towards the window. On the window there was an officer, Indian officer, who took my photo, and I did carry two US visa photos, but it was not used. And right after that the biometric was done, so once four fingers and two thumbs, and bingo, it's done. And we walked out, so in and out in say barely less than 10 minutes. So this was at Padaka House. And then today itself in the morning, it is Monday, and I had an appointment at 7:45 a.m. at Ho Chi Minh Sarani in Kolkata. And the best part about the B1 B2, which is the business and tourism visa, so I had of course given all my details in the DS-160, and then I reached, I think, around 7:15. I saw quite a few people already standing there. And again, don't reach very early, because you will only be allowed maybe 10 minutes before your time to be standing in a queue where maybe it is kind of rain proof, or else you'll be just on the other side of the road, which will not be very useful for you, because whoever you are, you'll still be asked to stand in the queue. And then while we were standing there, they called about all the ones who are at 7:45. So I think we were four of us. I was there. There were two people from Chennai and one person from Coimbatore who had come all the way from Coimbatore. So we four were standing for the 7:45 queue, and then a lady came out who checked the DS-160 confirmation and passport, and then told us to only hold the passport and nothing else, and to put everything else in the file. While I saw everyone carrying huge amount of files, I realized that it is kind of really not required. And then while I went inside, I was of course well dressed. I was wearing a half coat, a shirt and trousers, and inside of course it's airport type checking, so I took off my coat and put in and then walked in, reminding you that no smartwatches allowed, no phones allowed, no gadgets allowed. While at Pataka House, ground floor in the basement, you can keep your stuff, like it is unofficial, but you can pay a sum of money and keep it there. Here on Ho Chi Minh Sarani, there are these couple of shops which are there where you can keep your stuff. So phones not allowed. I'd kept in my car, and my car key was a normal car key. You can't bring electronic car key inside. You can again keep it with the shopkeeper. And as I walked in, I went to the interview room, and while I went and stood first in the interview room, I saw people getting ready, and then the window went up and one American gentleman came up, and I went and greeted him and, "Hey, how are you doing? Good morning." And he said, "We've been doing great. What about you?" I said, "I've been doing great." And then he asked me, what do I do? So I told that what I do, and then he asked me how long have I been doing it, and I answered the same. And then he asked me why am I going to the US, and I was very specific why I was going, including the dates and the places. And then he asked about the invitee organization a bit, and then the golden words, "Your visa is approved." But all through that he kept on asking questions and I kept on answering. He went through both my passport pages. He went through every single page of my passport. He did stop at a couple of pages, I think, just to see what is there and what not is there. But I think just answering to the point confidently really works well for most of you, because if you ever try to hide anything from them, please do not do it. You will never be able to hide anything from them. So it's always better to just be straightforward. If there's anything that has gone wrong before, you may have had a rejection before, that is absolutely fine. Just be very straightforward to the questions in your DS-160 as well. If there's anything that you think that could have help you to get your visa, you must put it. Try not to hide anything at all, because they take your links and everything else and so on and so forth, so they can really find if you are ever hiding anything. So your easiest way to crack any visas is to just be honest. It is completely fine if certain circumstances are not in your favor, but being honest just helps, and you would get your visa for sure. And yes, I was very happy. Visa was approved, and he said you'll be able to collect your passport in 7 days. So yes, I walked out. It was a great feeling, and I really hope that all of you be of some, this video be of some use to all of you. And please feel free to like, share and subscribe to the unedited Adda. As you can see, I'm not going to edit anything that I am doing right now, but thank you so much. I'll try and do more videos. Do comment the type of videos you want. I'll try and give more ideas and more tips and tricks into different categories that might be helpful to you. Alright, thank you so much.